took a brief recess, and so we're ready to continue on at this point. The next item on our agenda is under new business and is a reciprocal easement agreement, design review and right-of-way vacation having to do with Beam Avenue Medical Building, which we're talking about the north side of Beam Avenue, which is east of White Bear Avenue. And Michael, you are going to tell us all about this.
Thank you. Mayor, Council, I do have a presentation if we can go to the monitor system. Dan Reagan is proposing to construct a 13,728 square foot medical office building, as was indicated, just northeast of Beam and White Bear Avenues, east of the Walgreens and west of the Maplewood Heights Park. Mr. Reagan is proposing to build this building to Veterans Affairs Clinic standards. This has the potential to be the VA clinic, and those standards do exceed many of the city requirements as far as setbacks and parking requirements. The site is guided commercial and zoned limited business commercial, which does allow medical office as a permitted use. To proceed with this development, Mr. Reagan is seeking city approval for design plans, a vacation of unused right-of-way, and the easement agreement. As a point of notice, the City Council at its meeting on May 23rd of this year did direct the city manager to draft a letter of support for a potential VA medical office building to be located at this site. Just to get an overview of where we're looking at, again, you can see the existing Walgreens building that's right at the corner of White Bear Avenue and Beam. The vacant land to the east is where the building would be located. And then in between Mr. Reagan's property and the park parcel is a small area of unused right-of-way that was never vacated. As a point of notice, that's a 30-foot wide piece of unused right-of-way. That west 30 feet was vacated at some point and attached to the parcel that Mr. Reagan now owns. For some reason, that east 30 feet was never vacated and attached to the city parcel. So that is a request being made tonight. To look over the site plan, it does meet the building and the building and parking lot setbacks. The CDRB did explore discussion with Mr. Reagan of adding some kind of walking sidewalk or marked pavement to cross the access road to the Walgreens site. So that is in with your condition of approval, which is being recommended tonight. That access road does have a three-way easement currently to provide access to Mr. Reagan's parcel, the Walgreens, and then the strip center to the north. There is several sidewalks connecting this site. You have the Beam Avenue to the south that is currently located there. Then there's internal concrete sidewalks connecting the building to the parking lot. And then you can see on the east side there is a sidewalk that connects the ring path around the pond to the Beam Avenue sidewalk. And then there's a retaining wall as part of that proposal as well. As you probably have noticed, the parking lot and some of those concrete walks do extend into the Maplewood Heights Park area, and that will be discussed in more detail in a couple of minutes. This again, just as a point of reference, this is an aerial photo of Maplewood Heights Park. We did get an aerial photo of Mr. Reagan's site, so just as a point of reference, we wanted to include the park site. Did mention the parking requirements. This site by city code is required to have 69 spaces. The VA would require 70, so that is the standard that is met by Mr. Reagan. In total, there are 74 parking spaces, 4 to be dedicated exclusively to Maplewood Heights Park use. Otherwise, the parking spaces do meet the dimension requirements by code. As far as landscaping requirements, staff is recommending additional trees be planted